So I'm sitting here with Michelle Cranker, the homeowner of this gorgeous house. What a transformation from the dungeon and the coal mine when I first walked onto this house to this. Just, I mean, it blew me away. I mean, thanks for having us out to show us the place.
Oh, I appreciate you so much.
We appreciate good customers like you. What was some of your favorite things about working with Mountain View through the experiences? Just to give a taste, we did the windows, doors, and hardware, and a lot of different hardware pieces. And you were really, it was so fun to work with you because it was like the true scene screens, the hardware, all the stuff that it costs more, but the end result makes all the difference in the world. So that's what was really fun to be on this project with you.
You guys were very patient with me because I'm not a designer, I'm a regular homeowner, and I was at your shop many, many, many times, and you guys just worked all the details through with me.
Awesome. Was it nice having the showroom to come see
yeah.
a lot of different stuff?
Yeah, I mean, the fact that you have all the different, all the different types of windows, the different screens, the different hardware. I needed to see those things in person.
Yeah.
I couldn't have picked them out of the catalog.
Yeah.
So, and a lot of times you'd loan me samples, and I brought them home and walk around with them, and you guys were great.
Yeah. So it's going to be fun we're going to take breakout videos of, we were here with Nick with Cornerstone during, but we were also here before when we were figuring out how this, and it's always such a challenge on these historic, old homes is what does the customer want it to look like at the end, and you have to order this stuff, sometimes 12 weeks in advance, or in your case, you change midstream. And the mulling video that we had is like we took these beautiful windows because they're not cheap either as you worked through the house and found challenges. And would you say that was probably helpful to have us to be able to reuse a lot of those windows versus say, I don't know what to do, right?
Yeah, we had an architect in the beginning that we created or that you helped us select all the right windows, and then midstream we changed architects and moved the master bedroom from the back to the front and added, changed, but we wanted to be able to use the windows that we'd already purchased. And you were able to basically take apart so many of the windows that we thought were going to be together and use them in different ways all over the house.
Yeah, and that's what's so great about the E-Series collection that we're going to showcase on these videos is that they're so flexible as far as mulling or attaching them and taking them apart. In a house like yours that's really, a transitional style, but it's also transitional, meaning you got the original brick to new brick to siding, and getting that all to look together is a challenge that I think between you with all your hard work in designing and us supplying that stuff really, really shows as one really uniform structure.
Yeah, we wanted the house to feel like the original, or better than the original. But we wanted it to perform like it was brand new.
Yeah.
So the windows and the doors are stunning.
Yeah.
The hardware, is like jewelry on the doors. It's really, really lovely. And the cabinets, all the hardware, Courtney, put up with lots and lots of conversations about which hardware and how much did it cost and how to stay in my budget. And
so what would be some suggestions you could have for us of going through the process of things that if you could do it again, starting over, what would you coming into Mountain View like to see us suggest to you as the customer, or things that when you'd come in you'd be like, man, if I could redo this, I would definitely do that?
I think you guys nailed it.
Wow.
I think you guys did a great job. I think the most difficult part was falling in love with stuff that was way beyond our budget.
Yeah.
And so how to feed me numbers in different ranges of price ranges and then just help me stay within my budget. And there were times when we decided to make a splurge, like the doors,
Yeah, and there's a lot of conversation on those doors because the price, but yet what you get for that price, right? And we did different, what we call the needs analysis when you sit down and you take good, better, best, and when the downfall of the showroom, right? When you show you good, better, best, it's best is what you really like, but then it's finding where to move dollars around, and maybe, as you said, the jewelry on the doors, maybe change this and that there, different colors and this and kind of, like we did the polished nickel everywhere on the main level and the polished chrome to save a few dollars on the lower level, or taller, more luxurious doors, 8-foot doors in the main, and not as tall downstairs due to we didn't have the size or things like that. But so the needs analysis that we did was really helpful for all of us, because there's so many choices, right?
Right. Oh, crazy number of choices. But honestly, like the hardware in the kitchen or the hardware, that was actually really quite reasonable hardware. It was, and your prices were great. And I compared. I looked around. I didn't just automatically just walk in your door, and so I looked around, and you guys were great on prices, and
you said that same with the doors, right? So you came in, you liked our showroom. You said was the best showroom in town, right?
It was.
And then you shopped us, but at the end of the day, you knew when we came in earlier, and you said the thing that really hit home for me is you're like, you guys took the time, and Courtney earned my trust.
Well, and you did too.
So
that relationship started with you.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was. We didn't just decide that we were going to do these windows. We looked around and priced, and we looked for the quality versus the price, and you won our trust. And then Courtney was just an extension of what you were already doing.
Yeah. So that's what my goal is with the Mountain View family. Is, we all have our expertise. Windows is my gig, and I'm here at the beginning to make sure it's right, and here at the end doing the final walkthrough with the customer and making sure you love the home. And man, thanks for having us here, because it's just such this is what it's all about. It's what makes why we work so hard and take the details, like the pewter hardware, the true seam screens. And when you walk through here, it's like there's something different about it all, and sometimes you can't pin that. You just walk in, you're like, this is literally that picture that you see in the cover of the magazine because of those details. So thanks for your business, and thanks for letting us come in and tour the house.
Thank you.